Ay, ay, ay.
Here we go.
Welcome to
Here we are
part
back
12.
in the PE Center.
We are in part 12 of the Pokemon Generation 1 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can tell by that timestamp, we have, as Matt would call, a beefer.
Oh no, I miss my feature.
So for today, ladies and gentlemen, actually, well, our next quest in this playthrough is technically a two-parter because this first part, believe it or not,
Boop fountain.
wait, what?
Boop fountain.
Boop fountain?
Yeah, it looks like two big
Oh,
old
there's
circles
a,
right next to each other.
oh wow, I didn't really know. That's about as subtle as the Clefairy shape in Whitney's gym in Gen 2.
What?
Whitney's gym in Gen 2, the panels, they form a Clefairy. You can't tell because of the way the map is designed.
Oh, okay.
Look at it from above ground.
Look at it like a PNG file or something like that. And yeah, it's a Clefairy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning the Silph Co quest. Team Rocket has invaded the Silph companies for some dastardly, unexplained thing they're doing.
Yeah, why are they at the Silph Co?
I don't. I believe they. The president of the Silph company makes Master Balls.
Oh.
So I guess
Balls that catch without fail, hence Giovanni's point. Okay, I forgot
Yeah.
about it's not that it was a bad reason, I just forgot why they were here.
like, what?
It's been a while since I've
You
been
know
in
what?
Gen 1.
I woke up today, had a good cup of coffee, had some eggs, and you know what? I felt like fucking with Rocket today.
And you said there's no such thing as inherent evil.
That's not what I was getting at.
I know.
But anyway.
Why do you stop tackle at this point when that's like 35? Are you thinking it's Gen 5 and 6 where it's 50 power?
Nah, that's just the tackle the Eevee was born with. Yeah, the Eevee.
You suck at breeding, dude. My Fampy came out of its egg 2 weeks ago, and right then and there, it was causing earthquakes, motherfucker.
Maybe I'm just feeding it the wrong vitamins.
It really did.
On a serious note, though, the Eevee you get has tackle and sand attack when it starts.
Did you say with sand attack?
It has tackle and sand attack.
I immediately thought Persona when you said sand attack. I was like,
Is
what's that?
what?
So wait, Flareon was confused?
Yeah.
Yes, you can
Flareon tried to do water gun.
You can instantly cure confusion by switching the Pokemon out.
Yeah.
I confuse easily.
I don't know why the Zubats at this point would have Supersonic and Confuse, where I consider they're both the same moveset.
I don't get that either. I guess one is more accurate than
Gen 1,
the other.
like I think I mentioned this in an earlier part, but if you ever go look up what the Gen 1 movesets, they suck.
Yeah, if not just sucking, it's limited.
Yeah.
Too, you know. I'm gonna assume Confuse Ray has a higher accuracy.
Yeah, Confuse Ray is 100% compared to Supersonic's 55. Yeah.
That's terrible.
That is awful. It's like 5 points above Zap Cannon.
I never used Zap Cannon, so.
By the way, I got hit with a new variant of that recently. Well, I wouldn't say new. I think it was in Gen 5. But there's another move called Inferno, which is a guaranteed burn, but in the same vein of Zap Cannon and Dynamic Punch. I got hit with that in my Gen 6 game, and it looked like I got burned the fuck alive. I was like, ouch! Raichu zaps him with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Look at the smile, though. It looks like it's on the wrong side of the chin, like...
How would you describe your experience of the Silph Co part of this game? Personally, I hate it. I always,
Dread it.
I always dread it.
I found the shortcut through it. Just go to the 5th floor, take that, teleport to twice, get the card key, go back to the 3rd floor, beat ass hat, get dressed in the bed, and that's it.
That is the John way.
Yeah.
But we're doing this the Matt way.
Everybody dies!
Everybody dies!
It's a fucking clearance sale.
It's the Team Rocket Massacre. Everything must go.
Yeah. Make sure when you beat the shit out of them, you show deterrence and the fact.
Well, to be fair, you know, that is extra experience that you can give to your team. You know, and I'm using.
Did you use double? Oh wait, are you using double edge on Flareon?
No, I'm not using. You said Galarian?
Flareon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The hell's a Glareon?
That is.
Galarian is the new
Generation 7 EV.
It's an advanced normal type where it just gives you a really big look. Actually, it's a Cyclops.
It just looks at you until you get agitated, and he just forces himself back into the Pokeball.
More like it just paralyzes you.
That's Esper. Love all those memes about that fucking thing.
My personal favorite memes are the Goomy ones.
What's that?
Goomy.
What's Goomy?
The new pseudo dragon of Gen 6.
Oh, the blob one.
Yeah.
Thing, yeah, okay.
Which is based off of the French dragon. Which is based off a dragon in French lore. It's like half dragon, half mollusk. Because you know the French have the love for fucking snails. But seriously, I have like this one picture of Goomy replacing the brain slug on Hermes.
The French do love their escargot.
Let's go, escargot!
Cultural ignorance. minutes.
Anyway, this is the Rocket here that murdered the Marowak and stole its child. The child now fights on behalf of the Rocket who murdered its mother. Cubone, you fucking dick. That's a lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna ask for clarity, but I figured it was just another story.
It's always the story with me.
It's another creepypasta.
Our doctors, they say, is not.
So, here's the thing. Before I really was trying to get things moving on at this point in the recording, ladies and gentlemen. I initially at first wanted to do the whole Silph Co quest in one take, like not just fighting all the trainers, but getting all the items and ending with the battle with Giovanni's.
But then Dick Warp Matt requested that every battle be shown.
No, it's not just that. That's what I'm saying. Like getting all the items and showing all the trainer battles, you know, fighting every battle and then ending with the Giovanni battle in one fell swoop.
Right.
But the thing is that, you know, I don't want to record 15 minutes of me wandering around like a dumbass because I never memorize the layout to this place, especially when it comes to fighting all the trainers, because generally if I'm doing this in Generation 1 or 3, I'm doing the fastest way possible. As Matt mentioned earlier, you go to the 5th floor, you take the teleporter down in the bottom left of the corner of the map, take it twice to get to the card key, and then you go back to the 3rd floor, take the panel underneath the table, which leads you to your rival battle with Gary, sorry, Jogoff, and then you get the Lapras from the guy, and then you go sleep in that bed in floor 9, and then you can go fight Giovanni. That's the fastest way to do it. It'll take you about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to go after all the trainers, in addition to getting all the items with the card key,
and the experience you're going to need against Sabrina, because Sabrina's levels are like 37, 35, or 37, 39, 37, and 43, I believe.
Also in the case of this being an LP.
Well, no, because in Brain Scratch, we skipped all optional trainers. We only showed ones that we had to fight. And even then, I think the Silph Co took about 20-30 minutes. But that was all in one take, though. Well, that was also post-editing, too.
Elliot just will not go away.
I'm not impressed.
God damn it. I'm gonna kill Ted later.
No, you won't.
Ted already has a heart with Bidoof.
A what?
Oh, you never saw, you weren't there on the live stream?
No.
Whatchamacallit, Johnny, Ted was going on another one of his anti-Gen 4 rants, whatever, and he eventually...
Matt is sick of your shit, Ted.
Whatchamacallit, anyway, after the Gen 4 rant, Johnny ran right into a Bidoof, a female Bidoof at that, caught it, named it Ted. Some guy on the internet went right to work and drew a picture of Ted transforming as a Bidoof called Tedoof.
Who now has a YouTube account.
Tedoof has his own YouTube account?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Go to the Brain Scratch Com's Pokemon Y live stream video that we posted after the live stream was done. I think the top comment is the Tedoof.
Yeah. Oh, lordy.
Oh, man. That's why I love the community at times, really.
Community's nuts.
Yeah.
I still love the guy who sent me googly-eyed Batman.
That's still your profile picture.
Yeah. Ironically enough, it wasn't googly eyes I was thinking of when I thought it would have been googly eyes, but it's actually, you know the eyes on the springs that come out?
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking of. It's Snake against a Firefox. Who wins? Snake. No, Firefox.
Yeah, before you get to level 31, Flareon's moveset is painfully limited.
The physical attacks and a little burn it ain't doing too much on.
No.
Or with. So I pretty much... You can get around it starting in like Gen 2 and 3. You can give it shit like Shadow Ball and whatever to help cover that.
Yeah. Just for the sake of giving it something.
Thank God you can actually rebuy multiple Shadow Balls if you wanted from the Game Club corner.
Yeah.
Bone Club's ground, and you're out.
Booyah. Bitch.
No! No!
Hey, stop that! Okay.
Braid your fucking Flareon into the ground. Flareon has a concussion.
Should have ingested that water soon, bitch.
What do you think Cubone looks like under the skull?
That's the question for the ages throughout the generations. We're never gonna know.
We'll never find out until one episode of the anime does it so anticlimactically.
Nah, they're never gonna do it. Ever. Yeah, again, I brought it up in an earlier part, but the Marowak and the Cubone. The Cubone had the skull before the mother died.
Yeah, alright. Here's your answer. Shut the fuck up about the theories. I noticed you're not even using Ivysaur anymore.
No, Ivysaur is pretty much... No, Ivysaur will get an appearance later down. I believe it's this part or next part. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with Ivysaur at this point, ladies and gentlemen. After it learns Razor Leaf, I put it in the box.
Really, right when it gets useful, it gets thrown away.
I really have no need for a grass poison in my team at this point anymore.
I said the same thing about our War Turtle in Gen 6.
Yeah.
Alright, War Turtle, I finally... Hey, Massacre!
Look at it flop.
And Elliot makes a guest appearance.
Why does Drowsy have to look like a brown and yellow banana?
I always thought Drowsy was dipped in chocolate, too.
Yeah, halfway there, and we interrupted him. And now he wants revenge.
Ooh, interrupt my chocolate jacuzzi.
It's one of those mud things in the spa. He's about to go in all the way, but only half of his body goes in, and then when he gets out, it's stuck on him.
Yeah.
He's taking a mud bath.
Pretty much.
So that he just like embraced the fact that he's half yellow, half brown.
What were we saying about?
What is it with like there's always like a mad scientist theme going on when you're dealing with the rockets and their bases. It's like, are they creating Frankenstein here or something?
Well, some of these scientists are actually Silph Co employees too. They just converted to Team Rocket as soon as they walked in.
Oh, God
I guess either
Team
because
Rocket.
they're...
I have seen the loud hot body in his Imperial.
Either because they're...
His name is Giovanni.
Either they're brainwashed, they're cowards, or they just find appeal in Team Rocket.
I find the appeal to Team Rocket. He makes me moist.
Oh, look at those 38 Zubats.
Wait,
Zubat.
And confused Skull Kraken.
Wait, didn't Matt get a Pokemon in the live stream?
No.
Say what?
No.
During the live stream, Matt didn't get a Pokemon nickname?
No.
Okay, so for now, Matt's gonna be Skull Kraken.
Yay!
And he's
Makes
fighting,
my day.
and he beat me.
And I ate you.
As a reward, he gets the charm.
Oh.
It's consolation prize.
But then he
Worth
eats
shit.
it because he doesn't know what it is.
Exactly. Gyarados just eats shit. That's what I love about him. He's a low-tech Pokemon. Like, Gyarados is pretty much Lysandre. I am pissed off and you're going to fucking die. Needless to say, that's why it's my ace in my teams.
Yeah, and really, Gyarados is one of those Pokemon that just get better throughout the generations. I mean, even though its move pool in Generation 1 is rather limited, unless you give it TMs.
Oh, you give it a shitload of TMs, and you always duplicate the TMs through the missing no glitch, or you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, there's gonna be those kind of people who are always like, I do mine legitimately, because it was a bragging thing on GameFAQs for a while, boards. Here's something out of place, a fucking trickster in a goddamn Silph Co.
It's actually, this guy is like, catch you off guard too, because he has a Kadabra and a Mr. Mime.
Jugglers will pretty much alternate between poisons and psychics, except for this one in Victory Road who's got a hell of a balanced team.
Yeah.
Executor, Arcanine, Cloyster, I think Kangaskhan? I think.
So how
And
come
there's the fifth one I forgot he has. Sandslash.
So how come in his sprite he has 4 Pokeballs, but here in his team he only has 2?
He juggles 4 Pokeballs, but he can fight them too.
He's a juggler, it doesn't mean he has that kind of Pokemon.
I know, right? It's like if a guy's a, oh damn, I can't even think of a class right now. Mr. Mime here is pretty much going to be a Pokemon that uses barriers. It's pretty much a support Pokemon, if you will, in this gen.
Barrier, Reflect, Light Screen.
Yeah, stuff like that. In Gen 6, it becomes Psychic Fairy.
What? So it was converted into a fairy.
It converted the fairy into a fairy.
It's a religion now.
So did Gardevoir, which I use on my team.
Jigglypuff was given fairy type status too. Was Clefairy given fairy type status too? Yeah, I figured that.
I would hope the fairy type Pokemon known as the fairy type would be a fairy.
No, it's just the name. What is it about this Mr. Mime sprite that bothers me? I think it's fat.
It is fat.
I think it's French.
Bye.
Imagine questioning a mime.
Elliot, imagine that shit on LA. Can you imagine that in LA Noir too? One of your interrogation for suspects is a mime, and you got to do the charades for doubt, truth, lie.
You're lying, mime. You were there.
What? I couldn't read him.
Get back in there.
So Gold PH31P5 has managed to fail the game of charades.
But wait, no, the sequel isn't LA Noire 2, it's Horror of the Orient.
Horror of the Orient. Couldn't they have picked a better name? That's one of those names that comes out like Xbox One that shits on company good name.
Wait. What is today? November
3rd.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Since we recorded LA Noire.
Really?
Yeah, since we first started recording LA Noire.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Where have the times gone?
Oh, man.
That's why I go out more. Because now I'm like, I don't want to be like 50 years old, wonder where the fuck my life went.
No, I enjoy what I do.
Matt, too late for that.
I do too, but shit, there's more to life.
Time goes by so fucking fast.
You get older, and then time realize it ain't so as abundant as you think it is.
Life's too short.
I enjoy what I do. It's just that even then, time flows by, and you're wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah!
Oh, wheezing.
Coughing evolves at level 40, by the way.
It looks like a Siamese twin with an orb.
Wait, was it 40 or?
Wheezing is one of those high 40 or 37.
I want to say 38. Hold on.
I think 37 or 40. One of those two.
I will look it up.
While Johnny has a look at that, we'll deal with another Magnemite.
Quick, put a magnet on it. It can't resist it.
Literally. Remember that one time when Magnemite tried to sexually harass a Pikachu?
35.
Oh wow. Really late for a Poison Titan.
Well, isn't the coughing line like physical tanks?
The coughing line are good for physical defense. It actually saw some good use in Gen 4. Because ironically enough, Psychic had been getting nerfed steadily as the games went on, despite claims to the contrary. And coughing itself saw some real good use. With Levitate, it got right around the ground weakness, so it only had to deal with Psychic, which it could do either by predicting and getting a good explosion, which at the time have defensive stats, or you could just get or you could get lucky with, I think you got lucky with Sucker Punch. Don't quote me on the Sucker Punch, but I don't remember if it really did learn that or not.
Question. What's the difference between self-destruct and explosion?
50 base power, and I think Explosion has the defense, up until Gen 5. Or was it Gen 6? I think it was Gen 5 when it got nerfed. No, but what I'm saying is that with Explosion, the enemy defense was halved. So it did even more damage.
Okay, say Cadaver's name is in backwards.
Johnny, where are you going?
I'm going to Bulbapedia.
No. Funny. Right then and there, you could have gotten the key card. Oh, you're fighting the Rockets first. Never mind, I forgot. Already forgot what the fuck we're doing.
I'm fighting. Here's the way. I meant to say this earlier, but here's the way I'm doing it for this playthrough. I'm going up through every floor and wiping out all the trainers. If there's an item in the way, then I'll collect it. But right now, the focus are the trainers. Right. After that, I'm going to exit out of the building, go back to the Pokemon Center, rest up, and then I'm going to go after all the items. And then all the mandatory trainers that are on the way to Giovanni. So it's 2 trips. That's why this is technically a 2-parter, because this 40-minute video is nothing but me fighting all the trainers.
Is the image going to be a rocket with a black eye?
Say what?
I've seen how you've been like using unique thumbnail images for this particular video. So is the thumbnail image of this part going to be a rocket with a black eye?
No, I haven't made it yet.
Huh.
Did the door just open by itself?
Oh.
We got some poltergeist shit going on here.
Did you just say poltergeist?
I said poltergeist, not poltergeist. Yeah, got a wraith-like chicken coming in here.
I want that now. A ghost chicken called poltergeist.
That should
ghost flying.
Is it?
Self-destruct's power was 200. Explosion is
250.
Yeah, it's 250.
I think Explosion half the defensive stats up until Gen 5. So basically, if you were able to predict the proper explosion, it would really hurt the fuck out of whoever got switched into unless it was a ghost.
Explosion does damage and causes the user to faint, no shit. Though its power level is listed as 170, the target's defense will be cut in half when damage from this attack is calculated, giving it an effective power of 340.
Yeah. Well, worth it. There were a lot of even Gengar would run moves. There were some builds with Gengar that would put some effort into their attack stat. And then just blow up when a match couldn't win or was about to die.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Destiny Bond. I'll blow the fuck up.
Now, I think you said in an earlier part, like, there was a particularly nasty combo of, like, Gravelers who had Sturdy and would use Self-Destruct or was Explosion.
Yeah.
So, like, Jesus, that's so mean.
That was terrible.
Stop being a bully.
It got to the point where whenever I would go in there, I would just bring in my Gengar. Graveler, use Explosion.
Graveler Snickers.
I don't want Gengar troll face.
Yeah.
Gengar could totally.
Well, it already has a smile. Kind of halfway there.
Haunter used Mean Look. It just gives him the fingers.
That's Mean Look, not Curse. That's Curse, not Mean Look. Can you imagine if Gastly forgot Mean Look?
Yeah, I do like that picture.
It's so cute.
So we're about halfway done.
We're halfway done, and we managed to murder every scientist who betrayed him.
They will know my name.
Well, we're almost halfway done. When it says 20:03, then we're halfway done.
Okay.
Thank you, Elliot.
So...
And there's Earthquake. Anyway. And it's another rocket trainer. We've been fighting a diversified lineup, so to speak. Right?
Now we're halfway there.
Oh, okay.
Halfway there!
Hey, what were we
halfway
saying?
there! A lot of the rockets have been using more evolved forms now, too. Aside from the Zubats and whatnot, we've seen Machoke, Hypno, we've even seen a few jugglers in here, which I want to go back to again. What's the point of the jugglers being here? I know they're not on the Team Rocket payroll.
Maybe they were kidnapped? They're bored?
Maybe they were part of the Silph Company's, like, street performers.
They gotta make some extra money somehow.
Hey man, when you do hard science for a living, you gotta find your way to keep yourself entertained, otherwise you just end up getting fucking overloaded by the
Silph
boring...
Co hires bums to hang around the company, which will give good PR to Silph Co's anti-homeless organization.
But yeah, I think I gotta
show that the Silph Co company cares, when in actuality they're instigating the entire thing from the start. And I think I might be unraveling something here, guys.
Close.
I thought you were trying
You're
to...
halfway right. The jugglers juggle balls, Silph Co makes balls.
Damn it! It's all a marketing ploy.
Absolutely. Hell, there were clowns in Castelia City that gave away bicycles. Fancy that shit.
But I love that clown.
Wait, the guy said if you fight for justice, you betray evil.
Yeah.
Well, no fucking shit.
But his pre-battle quote is "You betrayed us," or and his losing quote.
We betrayed him.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. Is like, you betray us, and then his losing quote says "You traitor," and I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't even aware I was part of Team Rocket.
Maybe you got like the honorary. Maybe you were an honorary member or something when you beat Giovanni. By the way, there are 4 Rocket guys here who are one of the 4 members of Team Rocket. I'm sure their mother just so proud of them. Nothing really special about them in hindsight.
They have different Pokemon.
Yeah.
Does Team Rocket get paid to do what they do?
Yeah, other people's money.
Yeah, they.
It's sort of like how it's sort of like how somebody who commits credit card fraud gets paid for their work out of your paycheck.
The Game Corner, I think, is their main source of income. Because the Game Corner is run by Team Rocket.
Go figure. Another casino run by an Italian mob head.
The Yakuza.
Yes.
Giovanni is a very Italian name for Yakuza.
Oh, is this name Giovanni in Japan? Wikipedia. Oh, no, you do. You already got the laptop on your link.
Yeah, but I don't have a browser open.
Alright, Giovanni Race, go.
Giovanni Race? Alright.
Oh, Matt got it already.
Damn, you won.
No, I'm still looking for the original name. Assuming it's different.
Rocket sends out Eradicate while Johnny looks up Giovanni. Not the hentai, dude!
Oh, no.
Not Bible Black.
According to this, his Japanese name is Sakaki.
Oh yeah, that's his Japanese sushi right there. But whatchamacallit, Johnny pretty much is, anyway, if you're, as Johnny said, that's pretty much like the whole plot of Pokemon in and out of a nutshell every single time. You're a kid from a town out of the middle of fucking nowhere, go beat the local Yakuza, get 8 badges, go beat the champion.
Yeah. Actually, there's one attention to detail that I didn't really notice until, like, Gen 4, actually. The patterns on Arbok changes on the region.
Well,
it looks different in every region?
The Arbok's face pattern changes depending on what region you catch it in. There's one for Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos.
Right. Well, they've actually started that again with Pavilion.
What is that?
Like, if you catch it in North America, it's got a completely different wing color schema compared to somewhere like in Japan or in France or in Germany.
Yeah.
Completely different color schema, I think, or pattern.
Yeah. There are a few Pokemon that have, like, different patterns depending.
Spinda's got Spinda has over, like, 10 fucking million.
Yeah, that's the,
Gen 3.
the spider, right?
No, that's the panda bear.
Oh, no, yeah, the one with the swirly eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's always drunk off its ass.
Yeah,
Pokemon nobody fucking liked.
I believe it was Gen 4 that introduced, like, gender differences when it comes to the way Pokemon looks.
Gen 4 has some of them. Gen 4, yeah, you're right. Gen 4 basically introduced when, Pokemon may have many differences unless it's a fucking Hippowdon, in which case it looks different colors. I swear to God, I saw Bertha's Hippowdon. I thought it was a shiny. I was like, oh, that's just how females look.
Yeah. I think I first encountered it with a Wobbuffet.
It had lipstick.
It had lipstick. I was like, what the hell?
Hey, how you doing, kiddo? Electro looks like an uncle. Electro has like this Uncle Jerry kind of face to him. Hey, wanna pull my finger?
This is the only time in in the history of the game where he actually has outlines for his eyes.
Right.
Every generation above. What was it? No.
Oh, by the way, fun fact about Electrode: fastest Pokemon in the game.
Yep, and he has explosion.
This is a Muck. Muck have very high physical defense, poor special defense, ton of HP. Too bad. Out it goes.
And a very wrong name when said backwards.
Absolutely, Elliot.
Yeah, the original... No, the red and green sprite had the outlines too. They got rid of it after Gen 1. Yeah. It's always weird to look at. It's always weird to look back at it when you stare.
History's weird.
Well, Gen 1 sprites in general are weird.
Who gets the calcium? Flareon. For a special status, not going to be good with. Okay.
I believe its base special is, I want to say 110.
Flareon?
Well, no. Remember, I want to say just base special before the split. Obviously.
That's as far as you'll go.
You know, I could have walked around here.
And if you throw out execute, it would be fucking hilarious. But no.
I could just imagine a Rocketeer holding a sign that said "None shall pass," and then he just walks past them.
For Alligator, use strength on him. Hey, hey, hey! And meanwhile, you've done the smart thing and taught Doug Trio Rock Slide. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have waited a bit until you've like multiplied the TM, because the Rock Slide's a very useful attack in this game.
Yeah. Well, in case I did show it off earlier, but in case you, the audience or viewers have forgotten, you can get Rock Slide by giving the kid soda pop in the vending machine in Celadon City. I did that, and I also gave her lemonade
for a try attack.
Which I immediately tossed. I was thinking of giving it to Cadaver just for the sake of variety, but
Cadaver can't do anything with it.
Nah.
Thing is, though, is that like I said, later on, Tri Attack becomes somewhat viable in the sense of it can inflict burn, paralysis, or freezing if lucky. But that doesn't come into effect until Gen 2. So in Gen 1, you got basically a trigonometry for an attack. How does that really work? You just throw a freaking projector at it?
You just throw a triangle at it.
Yeah, you throw a projector at it. Clonk. Triangle, a trajector, a triangle, and Triforce.
Yeah, when a musician attacks.
Ding 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 ding.
Plays you a nice little triangle too, and throws a triangle at you.
when you were doing the dings, is that the boxing bell going off?
No, it's the triangle bell. Oh no, another rocket. Nah.
Oh god, I was hoping he wouldn't come here. He's another one of the 4 Rocket Brothers.
I remember the other time they did something in Force was the gym trainers in Maylene's gym. Yeah, tears!
They're food.
Tears are food? You fucking say this? I'm gonna get off on your tears! Yeah, tears!
I'm gonna lick the tears of eternal sadness. Yay!
By the way, Elliot is going to be playing Splatterhouse for the channel one day down the line.
By the way, that was a South Park reference.
I know, but...
Elliot, I'm pretty sure everything you reference is either South.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we...
Remember the Tenorman.
Let's have a counter of the number of days none of us mentioned a Texas Chili Bowl.
Well, you just brought that to 0.
Yeah.
Hiya, how you doing?
I need about 350.
By the way, in the anime, there was this one episode where Coughing did Smog, and then where Ash was using 3 rental Pokemon, which ended up being Team Rockets, against the guy who has the 3 evolutions. It's funny with Coughing, and Coughing used Smog, but then Flareon shoots his flamethrower into the Smog, and it creates a fuckhead explosion.
The fuck?
And I'm just like, holy shit, and it looks like your Flareon just joined the PlayStation Network.
Damn it.
It's only $5 a month.
Well, on PlayStation Network, known as Flareon.
And you have no antidotes.
It's pretty badass, but because it's just an overheat. Ouch.
The hell was that?
His system's overheating.
We are poisoned. Every step we take is a point of damage.
Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be hurting you.
Fainted. Alright, so I'm poisoned. I realize, okay, you know what?
I'm poisoned.
Well, no,
you selfish jerk.
I'm taking damage.
That's the card key right down there.
I need to get that card key. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to break my pattern here. I'm gonna just go straight for the... Because I was thinking, you know what? I'm poisoned. I don't want to be walking with this blinking all over the place.
So you just didn't go to the Pokemon Center because...
I'm not going to the Pokemon Center because I figured, you know what? I'm already inside the building. I might as well get the card key now. And then go to floor 9 and rest up in that bed. Okay, so that's how you get the card key, and with that said...
And then Flareon's gonna die between now and then, isn't
I don't remember how much HP it had. What was it, like, every 3 steps it takes a point of damage?
I think it's 4 or 5.
You're around there.
3, 4, or 5, either way.
What generation got rid of it?
Gen 4 made it so that you lose HP, but if you take... But it goes away if you're left with 1 HP.
Yeah, so does
Gen 5 just does away with it.
Yeah, thank you, Gen 5.
You picked 7, did you?
I picked 7 and I realized, oh wait, that's wrong.
And your Flareon's dying.
Yeah. Well, it's still the thing, because for a majority of these dungeons, with the exception of... no, I had it for Mount Moon. I didn't have it for...
Oh.
I didn't have it for the Game Corner HQ.
What were you doing? Double checking to see if Flareon faint? What, you thought it was lying to you?
No, I was looking...
Get up, you feather!
You're just trying to get my attention again, you whore.
If I want your attention, it'll shake its assets.
I have a guide. I have a map on... Because I'm recording the game via my computer, and then I have a map on standby on a laptop, so I can get an idea of where I'm going and what the next trainer is going to use in terms of a lineup. That's why sometimes you switch me preemptively switching up my Pokemon's leader to deal with the trainer. Though sometimes I just have brain farts to completely forget to do that.
I just go with whatever Pokemon I got up front. I would feel like training.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is an Electabuzz. Go Mantine.
Pidgeot, better send up my Caterpie here.
Lunch. I'll appease the angry god known as Pidgeot.
Oh shit, I'm sick of seeing you.
What animal is Drowsy supposed to be? The mongoose?
I want to say Anteater.
I see Anteater more.
Oh yeah. So, no, because Heatmore becomes the Anteater.
Well, yeah, but that's... What was that, Gen 4?
Yeah, Gen 5.
Gen 5. Yeah, that's how... I believe, though, Drowsy is based off an Anteater.
And Hypno is based off of... What, William Penn?
What an Anteater wants to be.
An Anteater wants to be a state
Anteater
magician?
with pointy-ass ears.
The Anteater eating ant? No.
God damn, God help us.
It's Ouroboros. So Johnny pops off for a quick snooze, and he comes back in.
Good.
Where we at?
I was hoping to get what the fade out meant.
Another evil scientist.
He knows my weak points. He can nail me.
Ew.
Oh.
Anyway, scientists. I forgot to bring these guys into play. Scientists will pretty much just use electric types.
Yeah.
Occasionally dabbling in poison, but ultimately electric. They had a really badass looking sprite in Gen 3. They had a Pokeball in one hand, the beaker in the other, like, bring it, bitch.
Science?
Yeah, exactly. Your defense greatly fell. Too bad Voltorb can't do dick with it unless he blows up.
No, but I guess he's just setting us up. He's tenderizing us.
I kind of wonder if like, a Pokemon ever took Voltorb as a joke, like, they just bounce it on his nose like a seal would.
When I get over there, I'm gonna kick your... Oh.
Voltorb, you sucker punch! It took Flareon 6 levels, but by God, now it can actually light fires.
Stab bonuses!
Oh.
Yes! But takedown still does more.
Oh yeah. You should teach a double edge when you get the chance.
Takedown will inflict 25% of the total damage you did to the Pokemon in terms of recoil.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't have to worry about losing a considerable chunk of HP if Takedown didn't do much to begin with.
Right. Well, it depends on how much HP. It depends on how much HP you have to spare.
Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend using Takedown like when you're... Unless it's a desperation attack, obviously.
That can happen. I mean, hell, my Rampartus has Head Smash, even though it's going to be dead the second I'm done with it.
Yeah. One of the TMs we got earlier, Double Edge, is pretty much the stronger Takedown.
Yeah.
I'll be getting use out of that later, but not for Flareon, for another Pokemon I have in mind.
Ooh, bingo.
I always wanted to play.
I-35.
I have narcolepsy.
That just like to think you're a Time Lord. I'm going to bed. See you in 8 hours. Meanwhile, the scientists here stand utterly defiant, and it's like they're trying to be like those nerds that would talk shit and get hit. Exactly them. So you whip out a Raichu to fight an electric type, huh?
I'm telling you. That's me having a brain fart.
Now, too bad that Magnemite hasn't been... Despite looking like a big steel orb, too bad Magnemite's still pure electric in Gen 1.
It won't get steel until Gen 2.
That's a damn shame, because once it gained steel, Magnemite's been my favorite electric type.
Really?
Oh yeah, my lineup has never... My electric type... That's damn near like a second signature mon for me. Gyarados and Magnezone.
Oh, I knew about Gyarados, I didn't know about Magnezone.
Honestly, like, and it's one of those inadvertent things. It's like... I try to raise up a different electric type, because for a while I was raising an Elekid in my Gen 5 White 2 run.
Yeah.
Then I got Magnemite, I'm like, fuck it!
When I was playing Black and White 2.
Although in my Pokemon White version... I'm sorry, I'll let you finish. I
was just saying, when I was playing Black and White 2, my main electric type was... What's the...
Electivire.
Electivire, there you go. And then I got the Pikachu.
Right.
Went right back to Raichu.
I mean, the only time I varied from that is my pure White 1 run was when I switched out for Galvantula, because Joltik is just like the cutest little Pokemon ever.
Yeah.
Seriously, Joltik is fucking adorable.
Adorable how?
It's fucking cute.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I try to branch out every once in a while with different types, but in the end, I always just keep going back to my favorites.
Everybody's like that.
Yeah.
With the exception of Gen 2, there's been a Gyarados on every team I've had.
Yeah, I always try to make a Raichu fit in my team in some way. And if not Raichu, then, you know, an alternative. Like, for Gen 2, obviously, like, I'm not going to have access to Pikachu until we go to Kanto.
That is the sexiest TM to break into. That is Earthquake.
Which we will teach the Doug Trio.
What? Do you hold it? Do you hold off on it until you replicate it?
No. I'm not gonna, there's no point in me using the missing note glitch for this playthrough. My main ground type is going to be Doug Trio. And Doug Trio learns Earthquake naturally at level 40-something. I want to say 48.
That was such a waste. You could have given it to Skullkraken if that was the case.
Why Skullkraken?
Because it can cover the Because it can cover the electric types it's afraid of.
I know, but if I'm going to be covering electric types, I have Doug Trio for that. And
if you're hit with Grass Knot? Well,
in Gen 1? It's my point exactly. I don't have to worry about that in Gen 1. Like, obviously, if you want to talk about strategies, Gen 3 and above, then by all means, you know, but yeah, I'm talking really for this playthrough.
Alright. And somewhere out there, a lot of hardcore fans just foamed at the mouth.
Do it again. In fact, I'm going to make you guys foam at the mouth later again, too.
What do you do?
Oh, you'll find out later.
You knock out the birds?
Yeah, Pidgey, Spearow, Doduo. No, John, not those birds.
My bird?
My macaw.
Oh, right in the whole lucha.
Here we go. Yeah, Doug Trio learns Earthquake naturally at level 47.
And it is still a waste though, considering how fast Doug Trio actually does level up.
Oh. Actually, Earthquake is the last move Doug Trio learns. I'm sorry, Earthquake is the last move Doug Trio learns.
Ironically enough, the other option, blue exclusive Sandslash, learns no ground attacks on its own in this game.
You pretty much have to go to Earthquake if you want to make it preferable.
They finally fixed that in Gen 4, I think Gen 4 or Gen 5, where they finally decided to give it Magnitude.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, Gen 3 Magnitude is introduced, but I don't think they give it to the Sandshrew line in that game. I think.
Do you say Sandshrew or Sandslash?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, I'm checking.
Just check the Gen 3 move list, see when it does learn Magnitude.
Let me check, just start with one.
I mean, you're not missing much here, folks, just rap beatings.
Yeah, Generation 1, nothing. Generation 2, nothing. Generation 3, Sandtomb. Level 52.
52 for a ground type rap.
Yeah. Generation 4, Sandtomb, and Generation 5, yeah, Magnitude, Sandtomb, Dig, and Earthquake.
Wow, Gen 5, and finally they got the fucking lead out of it.
Oh, wait a minute, we have a Sandslash.
And too bad, by the time it learned shit innately to become good, here came Excadrill. Excadrill's a fucking nightmare.
Oh shit! 6 seconds of lull.
No. I was actually about to impersonate the Rocket before the lull break came in. Like, oh, what? You're not taking me seriously anymore. Fuck you, Ekans. Oh. With that, Johnny finally defeats the last Rocket, while Flareon is on par. What's Flareon doing? Practicing its strokes?
I don't know. Yeah, I believe. Yep, with the escape rope is a sign that we are done, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading into the Pokemon Center, and then we'll see you guys. No, we'll see you guys next week. Actually, this is part 12. Part 13 will be next Saturday. When we meet up again, we are finishing up the Silph Co building.